But either way, I ain't taking that bait.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, no yawning, no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows.
Welcome in. Happy holidays from from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home. Couldn't secure a win on the road.
Personal foul.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
So you know that every game these two teams play will be an exciting one.
And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And that one's good, George.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Back to Wall. Outside Pippen. Over Horford. Shot clock at 6. And first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And it's George missing. Here's the Celtics with the ball. It's a three-point game. For the Clippers organization, GA.
Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. No good on that one.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
LA ball.
And the turnover again by Boston.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
From deep, George. That one, no good. And it's Boston the other way.
attributes.
One thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
To the wing on the left. Wall wide open. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pushing it up. Outside Pippen. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Pippen. To the right side. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the left wing.
John Wall.
That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Paul George.
And it's 7 points for Wall. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greats. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Wall.
2 minutes.
Now here's Wall. He's got 7. Leonard draws the double.
Violation.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, Jay, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Clippers leading by 12. Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To the paint. Leonard with the steal. And then Pippen slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Leonard draws the double. Gallinari with the steal. On the wing, Mullen. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Boston needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Pippen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused and really jumped on the other team early.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Here's Leonard. And again, the Clippers good for two.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And Morris throws it down.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Entertainment.
Inside, stolen by Zubac. Pass to Morris. Pulls up from the corner. And he overshot that one, missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Tatum's shot is off.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
George looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 5 points so far.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a spring.
It's smart.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside Jackson. Outside George. Zubac trying to break loose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Pass to George. Launches a three. George missing again. Back to Brown. Pull-up jumper. Goes back up. And Chamberlain drops it in. He's got 7.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First
Boston making a switch here.
First team foul. Coming on.
Here's George. He's got 7.
Pritchard.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Morris. Now Covington. 4 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Celtics trail by 11. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And they recover it. Got a piece of it. Covington with the steal. Pass to Shaq. And he gets it to go.
O'Neal.
And the Clippers lead by 13.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Shoots it up. Boston, no good that time either.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor. This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
It's good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Outside, George.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George.
3.
Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Outside for Jackson. To the middle. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Tatum no good.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's George. Down low. O'Neal. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Morris outside. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Morris Sr.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
.29 seconds left in the first half. Pippen, no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. On the wing, Mullen. Back to Tatum. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Pippen outside. Pass to Kennard. Off target from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
With the score, the Celtics 27. The Clippers 50.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the Celtics with possession here. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Horford. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
And Al Horford no good on that one.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Kennard, the bounce pass. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Nice shot by Smart. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
George.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Boston foul. Jaylen Brown.
Outside, George.
Second team foul.
Pass to Pippen. 4 on the shot clock. And Pippen slams it in.
Pippen.
And the shots just keep on falling for Pippen. And seeing him find his rhythm is sure to motivate his team.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Pippen is doubled. Back to Wall. Pass to George. Tries again. Here's Shaq. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Chris Mullin.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player. And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
Not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is. Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Horford, good.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Clippers leading by 20. A 3 from Leonard. And Horford pulls it down. Here's Chamberlain. The shot's good. Chamberlain's got 11 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Right side, Pippen. Pass to Shaq. Chamberlain with the rebound. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Where to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
Outside, Mullin Kept alive by Boston. Second chance shot. And Chamberlain drops it in. 13 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Wall. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Second violation. Celtics ball.
Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wall. From the arc. And Horford pulls it down.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Pippen with the steal.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect him to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
To the middle. Outside for Pippen. Pass to Wall. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Celtics. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Here's Pippen. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Celtics ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Wall, good.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
That one drops one. Chamberlain got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Outside Pippen. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard trying to break free. Here's Zubac. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy put there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Here's Smart. Bucket is good. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Out to the right wing. Here's Chamberlain. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
Pass to Morris. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. One-on-one here. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Morris right side. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Quick off his feet, the long arms, easy jam for Jackson.
Inside, Zubac. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Zubac has got 5 now.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brown wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Powell with the bounce pass. Here's Morris. And no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And there's the bucket from Tatum. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Morris right side. Over Brown. And that one hits back iron. Celtics trailed by 16. It's tipped. Powell with the steal. Right wing. Back to Zubac. Pass to Powell. Back to Zubac. Shot clock at 3. He's off from 17 feet. Williams trying to break free. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And Coach was talking about the muscle Tatum's packed onto his frame. He said now he has the power of a power forward. We saw it on display right there.
Reggie sinks the triple.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston getting another chance here. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Down by 15. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Jason Tatum seems GA like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers leading by 14. Outside Wall. Tatum with the block.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Releases from 15. Excellent D there from George. Clippers leading by 14. Pass to Pippen. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but it didn't matter.
The free throw off from O'Neal. Here's Brown with the three. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Pippen. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Brought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for L.A.
Down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Here's Pippen. Leonard trying to break free. Pippen can't hit. Celtics trailed by 14. In the corner. Tatum with it. Pass to Chamberlain. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Horford's shot is good.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Wall with the bounce pass. And the foul on Marcus Smart. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. The first free throw is good.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Here's Smart. The kick out to Brown. Smart with the ball. Second shot opportunity. Wide open. The shot by Chamberlain, no good. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, and he makes that one.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going to the sweep the next time they face off. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Hits the three-point bomb.
For three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And Wall slams it home.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And that pick takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here's Williams. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Look at Leonard outworking the defense, beating them to the rebound and finishing strong.
So the Clippers winning this one easily.
You need somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I might have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day in a good way. Break up and get a good pay. Just did a show with Lupe. If you want me, you got to pay. Take a walk with Chanel on my feet. Hit the birds when they fly, tweet. I don't kick it with them, they cheat.